Hello everyone, it's June here and I'm back in the bathroom again. I don't know if it's messy behind me. If it is, apologies, there may be some toys on the floor, but that's okay. It is time for favourites yet again, and what sort of a month has it been? It's been a pretty good month actually, busy month, but I actually managed to kind of find a couple of really nice products this month, and I will do a haul video at some point. I know I promise that all the time, but I'm waiting for a couple of things to arrive, and when I do get a chance to get those and have a look, I will show you, because I've just a couple of brands that I've recently dabbled in, and I'm just waiting to, as I say, get a delivery of a couple of different things. Anyway, that's completely off the point. What I was going to talk to you about today were my favourites for April. And so I will just go straight into that. What I've got here is a large box of goodies, and I will go through them for you. Now, first of all, for skincare there hasn't been a whole lot new. One product I am using at the moment for removing my eye makeup is the Dermalogica Soothing Eye Makeup Remover, and this is really good. It's like a gel kind of consistency. It's always cold, no matter how warm the bathroom gets. You know, when you put this on your eyes, it always feels quite cooling and soothing. It's very gentle. It's pH balanced with your tears, so it shouldn't cause any irritation. It's pretty good, and it does remove makeup quite effectively. I just put it on 2 cotton pads and just kind of rub them together to soak them, and then just put it on my eyes for a while, and then just kind of very gently kind of massage away, and everything comes away. Yeah, so it's pretty good. I'm liking it, and it's the first time I've used a kind of a gel type product. I tend to use the biphasic ones quite a lot, but this is pretty good, and it's good for taking off even like waterproof makeup and stuff like that, so it's excellent. Okay, so that's that one. Now for skin, what have I been using? Just 2 things that I've really liked. First one is something I actually bought a few weeks ago, and I really like it. And it's kind of not quite deposing my NARS. Nothing will ever depose my NARS tinted moisturiser from its throne as my favourite tinted moisturiser ever. But this is a pretty nice product, and it's from Rodial, and it's the BB Venom Skin Tint. And I have this in the shade Capri. I don't know if you can see that, probably not. This is a pale shade, which is kind of neutralish. And there it is there. And it's just, it's got pretty good coverage actually, and a very, very nice texture. It's got, it says here it's got active peptides in it, whatever they are. It's got, you know, the cyanate or something, I don't know, is that how you pronounce it? Or cyanate. Compound in it that Rodial have in a lot of their skin Venom skincare, which is supposed to kind of you know, reduce lines or the appearance of lines and whatnot. I don't know about that, but it certainly is nice and moisturising, and it has a really nice finish. You have to work it into the skin. It really behaves like a BB cream. In that, you know, if you just spread it on your face like this, rubbed it on, it would just look awful. But if you work it in and dab it in, it really, really does disguise pores, and it has good staying power as well, so I quite like it. It oxidized a little bit on me during the day, so I'm glad I got a very pale shade. I think it comes in 3 shades. I'm not totally sure of that, but I think it does. So that's the Rodial Skin Venom, Skin Tint BB Venom Cream, which is pretty good. Foundation then, the best one, I love this. I rediscovered this this month, and it's the Makeup Forever Face and Body Foundation, which I actually have kind of made this shade myself by mixing a pink and a yellow shade together, which is often what I end up doing these days with foundations, because I just cannot get a shade that suits me. This is absolutely excellent foundation. This is now the perfect shade for me. It's just so perfect. It's peachy. I've created a kind of a peachy shade, and it just is perfect. The coverage on this is so natural. It's so nice. It just sits there all day on your skin. It really doesn't break up or get oily or anything. I just absolutely love it, and I've been using this to death really all month. I've just loved it, and I have, this is almost empty, this bottle here, but I have another bottle of it because I mixed the two together, sort of half and half. I had two kind of half bottles, and I've mixed them together. So I just adore this foundation. The finish on this is amazing, so I love it. It's kind of light to medium coverage though, so if you need a lot of coverage, you would be barking up the wrong tree using it. Okay, face powder is this one here. I'm using all month. I've loved this. This is the Hourglass Ambient Powder. This is the one I have in Diffused Light, which is kind of a pale yellow shade. And this one is just gorgeous. I use this down the centre of my face to set my foundation, and it is just glowing, and it just lights you up in a way I can't really describe, but I love this product. I know some people are not impressed with these, but personally I just think that they are really nice, and so far so good with it. I'm using it quite a lot, and absolutely love it. Then for blushes, a couple of blushes that I really love. This one here is another relatively recent purchase. It's from Kevyn Aucoin, and it's Shadore. It's the Pure Powder Glow in Shadore, which is a sort of soft, it's described as a soft pink, but it's actually, it is a pretty vibrant pink, I think, anyway. You can see it there. It's a really nice poppy pink colour, and it's very fine and soft and nice to blend and not too pigmented, just goes on just nicely. So yeah, it's really nice. I love all the Kevyn Aucoin products I have. I've got a few things by Kevyn Aucoin now, and I really like them. Yeah, so that's that one. And then this blush from Rouge Bunny Rouge, this is Gracilis, and Gracilis is just a really nice kind of cool toned, kind of mauvey pink colour. A bit like Tarte Exposed, I suppose, but maybe a little bit more mauve, a bit cooler. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's just gorgeous. And yeah, there's a beautiful texture. I really love this blush, and I've just ordered another Rouge Bunny Rouge blush as well, which I'm hoping to get fairly soon. So that's that. Eyeshadows then, two. This one was sent to me. I actually got this from Michelle. Her channel is Michelle, it's Makeup MLC, I think. I'll put a link below. Her channel is great. She's really nice, and I was, when I heard that Goss Makeup Artist was having a blog sale, he had shown this palette on one of his videos, and I had offered him, you know, some of my internal organs if he would sell me this palette. He just lolled. He just laughed and said nothing, so I was like, okay, he's not going to take the bait. But Michelle messaged me then and said that she had this, so I said, I will purchase that from you, no bother. So she kindly let me have it, and I absolutely love it. This is the Tom Ford Enchanted palette. Now I feel a bit bold showing this to you really, because it's limited edition and you can't get this now. But I just really love it. I'm so glad I managed to get my hands on this, because I missed it when it was out first. This just passed me by. There's only one Tom Ford counter, there's one in Dublin, and if you don't get to see that on a regular basis, well, you're going to miss, you know, the stuff. But this is beautiful, and it has this really gorgeous kind of taupey shade, which I absolutely love, and it's just a little bit shimmery, but not too shimmery. But it's this colour here that is just magnificent. Now it just looks like a dark brown there, but it's actually like a dark plum shade. Oh, it's just really, really nice. And this one here is a pink, but it's a bit more glittery, so I wouldn't use this one quite as much because of the glitteriness of it. This one here is just a really nice frosty pale sort of pink shade. And so those are the colours, and it's just gorgeous, so hooray for that. And I really love it. I know it was released late last year, but for me it's a really good sort of springtime palette because it's very, very light, nice light colours, you know, and very interesting colours, so it's gorgeous and I love that. Another little quad that I picked up, and I just was so curious about the Becca eyeshadow quads, and I had never really seen anyone talk about them, so I ordered one, and this is in Glalctica, and it is absolutely gorgeous, and it's it's got like a kind of a sort of like a peachy, muted kind of peachy beige colour. Then it's got this lovely medium brown, and then it's got this deep kind of charcoal brown, and then it's got this medium taupey brown here. These two are kind of shimmery and these two are matte, so they're gorgeous neutral colours, and the quality of these is really, really nice. I've very little experience with Becca cosmetics, but I did pick up a few bits and pieces from them there, and there's one I want to review and another one that I will show you as well in my haul video. But this quad is absolutely gorgeous. So that's Glalctica, and it's well worth a look if you like those kind of, you know, neutral tones. It's really beautiful. My hands are now seriously covered in swatches. So I'm going to just grab this. Yeah. Okay, so have I got anything else to show you? I have a couple of things. Mascara, the one I'm still using is the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme, and this is pretty good. It's definitely volumizing. I'm kind of enjoying using it because my lashes have the rapid lash has really made them grow very long, so you know, you feel like it's worth putting on a decent bit of mascara when your lashes are kind of, you know, more impressive than usual. So anyway, I'm really enjoying using it. As I said before, I think the brush I got here is a little bit dodgy because it's got this huge big pointy bit on it, and I don't know what that's about. But the brush is nice, the formula is nice. It's now beginning to get teeny bit clumpy, so it's almost 3 months old and it's time for it to say goodbye. So I will probably use it for another week or so and then toss it and start using another one. The eye base that I'm using this month, and I'm really loving it. I finally used up my Lime Crime eyeshadow base at last. And I'm using the by Terry Hyaluronic Eye Primer. And this, I actually heard about this from Sethekins7, who is my ultimate YouTube enabler. I have bought so many things on his recommendations and I've never been disappointed yet. But this is a great primer. It's got hyaluronic acid in it, so it's a little bit moisturising as well, but it keeps the eyeshadow really perfectly in place all day. I actually almost prefer it in some ways because where the Lime Crime is like super glue, you know, the minute you put the colour on, it's almost difficult to blend it out again. With this, the shadow goes on and it stays put all day, but it gives you a little bit more play with the shadow, you know, so it's got a lovely finish, and that's the by Terry. Okay, eyebrows, yeah, this is really cool. This is the Brow Wiz, the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Caramel, and I'm loving using this because it is, I don't know if you'll pick it up there, but it's just a slightly reddish tint almost to it. It's a tiny bit warmer than what I normally use on my brows, and it's a kind of medium shade. But it's great now that I've, you know, coloured my hair again. My hair is redder than it has been for a long time, And this just kind of makes my brows match my hair a little bit better, and it's a really good pencil, so that's a great thing. For my waterline, I'm tight lining every day my upper lash line, and so far the best product I've found for it is the NARS Larger Than Life Longwear Eyeliner, and this is in Via Veneto, which is the black, which is ultra black, and I'm using this every single day, and I have been using it for a few months now on my tight line, and I absolutely love this product. I'm going to invest in the Laura Mercier Tight Line Cake Liner to see if it's any better, but you know, just you're always on the lookout for something that is better than what you've already got. This is pretty good, but yeah, I am definitely going to get the Laura Mercier one to see if it's any way better, but so far I'm loving that. Have I anything else? Two lovely cream eyeshadows, and these I bought about 2 weeks ago. These are Bobbi Brown, and I don't have a lot of Bobbi Brown stuff, but these are two of her Longwear cream shadows. The first one is in Slate, which is number 25. And Slate is just a really nice, totally kind of neutrally taupey kind of colour, which is just lovely. And so that is Slate there. These are really nice products, and they're gorgeous if you just want to put one colour on, bring that up into the crease, allow that to be your crease colour, and then put something slightly shimmery over the lid, and it's just really fast and works great. And this is in Stone, and Stone is just a little bit warmer. It's just a tiny bit warmer. It's really nice. It's a bit like, it's not even really like Groundwork. It's the Groundwork paint pot is browner than this. This has a kind of pinky tone to it, which works great on my skin. So I really love that. So those two Bobbi Brown products, and they're great. Under eye concealer, I have been using the NARS concealer a lot, and then I also picked up this Benefit Fake Up, and I have to say I prefer this because this is seriously moisturising. It has the moisturising balm on the outside, and then the concealer is in the middle, and it's a great concealer. If you set it with powder, it lasts just as well as the NARS one does, but it's definitely more moisturising, as you would expect. It really doesn't sink into any fine lines, and it's very brightening. I think this is a great product, and I've been using this pretty much every day for 2-3 weeks. Because I did buy the NARS one, and then I just, you know, was kind of, I like it. It's really good. There's great coverage with that concealer, and it is quite brightening, and it's quite nice, but this is just more moisturising, and at the moment that's really what I need, so I'm kind of addicted to using this one now. One lip product I am wearing today, this is Lipstick Queen Fly, and it's one of the Butterfly Ball lipsticks, and it's just a gorgeous kind of raspberry pink, and it's really moisturising lipstick. It feels like a balm on your lips, but it just gives you lovely colour and a lovely shine, and I'm loving kind of shiny lips at the moment. Not glittery, but just shiny, glossy looking lips. So yeah, that's a gorgeous colour. It's Fly, and I really recommend that. I think that will suit everybody. That's really all. 2 fragrances. I have to talk about my fragrances. The first one is just absolutely just gorgeous, and it is a Bruno Acampora Musc, and this is it used to be sold as a perfume oil, and now he started selling it as an eau de parfum, and I cannot tell you how gorgeous this is. This is musky, as you'd imagine. It's called Musc. It's got a lovely kind of herbal accord as well. At the start, it reminds me in some ways of Aromatics Elixir from Clinique. It's got that really spicy kind of feel to it, and it just dries down to the most beautiful, musky, really sensual base. It's gorgeous, and so that's Bruno Acampora Musc, and I'm in love with it. Beautiful for summer. It's really redolent of a summer's evening, you know, where, oh, it's just that lovely languorous kind of scent. It's just beautiful. And the other one before my camera cuts out is Enchanted Forest by the Vagabond Prince. Just for having the most gorgeous bottle in the universe alone deserves a mention. Blackcurrant notes, fragrant, absolutely fragrant, deep, pungent blackcurrant, with kind of forest notes there as well. There's some cedar, there's animalic kind of notes there in the dry down. Really beautiful, seriously natural scent. If you like fruity scents, but you want something a little bit different, a little bit left of centre, you should certainly check this out. And as I say, it just comes in the most magnificent bottle. So I have to stop now because my camera is going to die. So I hope that was okay for you, and I will certainly talk to you all again very soon. I've got lots and lots of things to talk about. Bye!